Hello and welcome to the Matthew Alton Art channel again. Bit of a different video this time. It's a time-lapse video again, but I'm doing a portrait of a dog, a Whippet in fact. I found the image as a reference image on Raw Umber Studios, and I thought I'd make use while I'm still subscribed. Very unusual subject, as I say, for me, but I just saw his face as I was scrolling through looking for other things to draw, and it appealed to me. I was looking for a reference to actually do a drawing because I'm thinking of entering the Royal Birmingham Society of Artists Gallery Drawing Prize 2025. I've always wanted to get a piece into the RBSA gallery. I don't suppose I will get this piece in, but it's always been a dream of mine to the next step on my career, I suppose, to get into a more prestigious gallery rather than just do local exhibitions with local art societies and things like that. So I was looking for a reference to draw, and this is what took my fancy. So this isn't the finished piece at all. It's a preliminary sketch just to get used to the new subject matter as much as anything else, because I don't do animals at all really, and I think it's really important to get used to your subject before you do the final piece. It's quite a new move for me, that I normally just work in a la prima sort of way in one sitting, and I draw and sketch and then it's done when it's done sort of thing. But this I'm going to take my time because it's for a prize, and I'm going to do the preliminary sketch, which is this one in pencil, and then I'm planning to do the final drawing in charcoal on grey paper with pastel pencil as well. So similar to all the portraits that I've been doing on Raw Umber Studios recently. They've been getting better, so I'm hoping that I can do a decent job of this dog portrait in the same medium, and hopefully it will be good enough to submit to the competition so that I don't make a fool of myself anyway. As you can see, I've started the drawing and then realised that everything was in the wrong place. I drew the eye and liked the eye, so I've erased the top half, the ears and stuff, and moved them down. And this is a preliminary sketch. It doesn't matter if I do that sort of thing at all. And it's all getting me used to the layout of this particular dog for the final drawing as well. So I hopefully won't make that mistake when I come to do the final piece, as I've just been talking about. So I've moved everything down, and now everything is more in the right place compared to the actual reference photograph. Bit different to what I've been doing recently, those of you who are following the channel. So not charcoal this time, as you see. I'm using a mechanical pencil, as I often do, and I'm also using a electric eraser there that you just saw me use to take out highlights once I've actually drawn. So I'm swapping between the two, as you can see in this bit of the video now. I bought the electric eraser a few months ago really, wondering what the fuss was about, and actually it is quite useful for taking out small highlights. This is A4 white sketchbook paper that I'm working on, and the lead in the mechanical pencil is 8 or 5B, I think, I don't know which. Lots of rubbing out and getting things right, as you can see, but I don't mind because it's a trial. I'd rather get it right and take my time. It did actually take me quite a long time, partly because it's a weird subject for me, I suppose, but also a bit of a weird medium compared to recently. I'm so used to working in charcoal and pastel pencil that working in pencil and white paper was a bit of a change. It took about 90 minutes, I think, in total. I did it while I was sitting talking to one of the Patreons on my Patreon. He was keeping me company. They're very supportive, I have to say. So nice to have his company and a chat while I was doing it. And also, I think I've inspired him to have a go at submitting something to the same drawing prize. So he was looking for a reference while I was working for his work. Starting to move down to the nose now. It's a really endearing little Whippet, this dog, as you can see, and it almost looks caricature-like. It isn't actually a caricature, but it almost looks so exaggerated and strange that it almost looks like a caricature, really, the actual photograph. But it's cute, and I think I've managed to get the cuteness and something of his emotion in the face as well. I've always said in the past that you know, if people wanted commissions of their pets, I would be willing to do that. So this is quite a useful thing for me to do, so that people can see the sorts of things that I might be able to create for them. By the end of it, I'm quite pleased with it, considering it's something that I don't normally do. I'm trying to put the pencil marks in the line that the fur grows on this dog. And of course, if you need to be quite observant of that, because it grows in all sorts of directions around the eyes and things like that, so it changes direction quite a lot. But I'm trying to observe that and put my strokes down in the same way as the fur grows on the photograph. That helps create the form of the face, but also some of the contours of the face. You can see how it's gradually building up. And you can see where the original ears were still, because they wouldn't rub out properly. I'd sort of committed to them quite early on, which I shouldn't do. When you're laying out a drawing, you should very much put things in very lightly until you're happy with where everything sits. And I didn't do that, so I darkened the ears, but then realised they were in the wrong place. But you can see how far they've moved. And now me adding the cross-hatching sort of background grey is hiding those, so it doesn't look so bad that you can see there's a mistake there. It doesn't matter if this is a mistake, as I say, it's a sort of a practice sketch anyway, so I'm hoping that we make the mistakes in this one, and then the one that will be larger and on grey paper with charcoal, there won't be mistakes in. There probably will, but hopefully I can correct them. I think it's important not to pressure yourself as well. So this, if I do this, the charcoal and pastel one, and it doesn't go as I want it to, then I can do another one. You know, it doesn't take that long, let's face it. And the more practice and repetition that you get at anything, the better you get in the longer run. So just look at it as a practice, and if it works out all right, then I might submit it. If it doesn't, I might try again. The deadline for it is the 15th of April, I think, so I've got a week or two to do it. I've bought a frame, a ready-made frame that I can paint to the size of, or draw to the size of in this case, this lunchtime in fact, so I should be able to frame it fine. Well, this is the final drawing, and as I said, I think it's really characterful. I really quite like it. He looks quite cute in this. It's a great first stab, I think. 90 minutes, good work. And it's a nice addition to the sketchbook that I'm currently using and filling. There's a lot of life drawing in it. There's quite a lot of portraits recently as well. And now there's the first animal in it. I think it's the first animal anyway in the sketchbook. But overall, quite pleased. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you'll return and watch the video that I will do of the actual finished piece, or what I'm hoping will be the finished piece, unless it all goes tragically wrong, that I'm going to be submitting to the drawing prize. Do subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and then you'll be notified when that video goes live. And if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. That will really help the channel grow. As I've said to you before, if you've watched before, I am trying to monetize this to help with the custom materials and things in the future. Okay, I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.